Are you ready to turn up the romance in your ARK world? Welcome to my all-in-one love hotel, the ultimate destination for dino romance, featuring everything you need to spark some prehistoric passion. In the base you will find a breeding area for lovebirds of all shapes and sizes, a romantic outside restaurant for intimate diners, a hatchery for growing your dino family, a daycare area for taking care of the little ones, and a bedroom for you and your partner to unwind after a busy day of matchmaking. If you're feeling the love tonight, don't forget to show your support by smashing that like button, leaving your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing to my channel. It's completely free and helps me out tremendously. Also, make sure to stick around to the end for an exclusive base tour. Now, without further delay, let's dive into the video. Hello ladies and jelly spoons, I'm LolsAtLance and welcome back to another exciting building video. Today we find ourselves in... Is that a brontosaurus on a rock? Well, isn't that something? Okay, anyway. Today we're on Herbivore Island. It's the perfect spot for any builder, as it's blissfully free of any danger. With its expansive grassy clifftop, it's the ideal location for us to construct our specialised breeding base. And guys, do make sure to stick around to the end of my videos because I always do a lovely big base tour. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and get to building. Now, well, you know what's funny is that you guys know exactly what I'm building because you've seen it at the start. Whereas I've only planned 50% of this at this stage and I have no idea what I'm building, so... Well, I do know that I'm building a love hotel. That is my plan, a love hotel, because it is the month of love, of course. Valentine's Day is around the corner. So we're going to start off with some pillars. I'm going to go off the ground here. I'm going to go up by about 2 pillars, perhaps. The reason I'm building up high is so that you guys can follow along. It doesn't matter where you are, what the terrain's like, if it's bumpy or hilly. As long as you make sure there's enough clearance with your pillars from the ground, you're good to go. So from here, let's go with a ceiling tile to the right, if I can get it. There we go. And now we're going to make a 9 by 9 platform. So we're going to go over by 9 here. And that is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do the exact same thing this way. So 9 this way. There we go. Now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ceiling tiles. And now you just want to connect it all up. So 9 this way and then 9 that way. So let's connect this up now. And you should have a perfect 9 by 9 square. So all we're going to do now is fill in the middle. Make sure that you put pillars when needed as well. And this platform is going to be the foundation of our house, hatchery, breeding pen, hotel. I don't know what this is going to be called yet. I haven't decided. So let's start with the walls. We're going to go 3 across here. And then we're going to use some quarter walls here. So 1, 2. And then we're going to miss out. So we're going to miss out 4 quarter walls now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put it in here. 2 right there. And then we're going to do our normal walls 3 across. Don't worry if there's any gaps here. You can make it perfect if you just use the right quarter wall. But we're going to put some pillars in here, so it doesn't really matter that there is some gaps. Now, from here, we're going to start going up. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And the same on this side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to connect them up at the top. Like so. Okay, this is good, so I know how high I want this to be. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high in total on either side. Now we're going to do something special. We're going to add in a heart window at the bottom here. So I'm going to actually pull out these 2 walls. I really just put those 2 walls in so that it was easy for you guys for measurements. You know, it's 1, 2, 3 and then a quarter wall. But now we're going to take them out because we've already done that bit. And we're going to put in the quarter walls here. So if I get the right one, there we go. And bring it across like so. And now from here, we're going to try our best to make some sort of heart-shaped window, because I think that could be really funny. So we're going to add in a sloped wall here, and a sloped wall right here. And we're going to count up from the bottom here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to place a quarter wall there. Again, don't worry about the gap, it's absolutely fine because it will be covered up later. So from that quarter wall, we're going to go above it and place in some walls going all the way across again. And now we can add the rest of these quarter walls here. We can go all the way up now. And then we're going to place another one inverse just there to the left of that one. And now we are going to make the heart shape. Now, how are we going to do this? We're going to use the sloped walls here. So one facing that way and one facing that way. And look at that. That is a heart. If I've ever seen a heart, that is a heart. What does it is these quarter walls in the corner. If I didn't have this quarter wall here, it would just be a arrow, a chevron looking down. So you do need the quarter walls here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you will be able to do that on official. I'm praying that you can. I'm pretty sure you will be able to, but do let me know in the comments if this isn't possible. I have no idea if this is possible or not on official, so do let me know. Now, exactly the same thing that you've just done there, you're going to do over here. So I'm going to do that quickly now. And just like that, we got our two hearts either side of each other. Are you feeling the love yet? Because I certainly am. Right, let's put the gate in. So the gate's going to go in the middle here. Now, if you've got snapping turned on, you're not going to be able to place it. You need to disable snapping. I'm going to hold RB for that. And now I should be able to manually place this in the middle here. Like so. There we go. The gate is in, so I'm just going to quickly fill this in. I am going to add some windows up here, so this part's not necessary, really. But I'm just going to fill it in because I like to do that and see what I'm working with. So I'm quickly going to work out what I want to do with the top of the build here. So I know I want like a sort of pointy-ish roof. I might do similar to what I did on my ARK build and make it a bit rounded at the top. So I'm going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4... There we go. So yeah, it steps up from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add in our sloped walls. And then at the very top here, in the middle, we're going to add 2 quarter walls, just like that. And now, just to give me an idea of what's going to happen with the roof, I'm just going to quickly put in the front section here. So it is going to have an overhang, which means it comes out from the build slightly. So we're going to go out 1, 2, 3 with normal roofs. And we're going to use the ramp here. And I'm going to reverse the ramp so it's on the blue side. And we're going to have it come down like that. And we're also going to use it up here. Again, making sure it's on the blue side. Like so. And the same thing on this side. There we go. So that's what the roof is going to look like. You get an idea now of how this build's going to come together. I'm just going to quickly pop some railings in at the top here to hide the gap a little bit. Like so. Right, now we need to work out the top floor windows. So let's think. I'm going to take out one wall above the heart. So one, take out these 4 walls here. I'm actually going to take out these 2 as well, I think. Now, I do have an idea about what I want to do here for window design. I'm thinking of using quarter walls down here and going up the sides. Then I'm going to attempt to clip the sloped walls in. Now, if you can't do this, do not worry, because it's not a necessary step at all. It's just something I want to try. So if you hover your cursor over this quarter wall here, you should be able to place it in, and the same right there. And we're going to do the same at the top, but inverse, like so. And then right in the middle, we're just going to put 2 door frames like so, and they're going to be our windows. And again, if you can't place in the triangle blocks, don't worry, the sloped walls I mean, don't worry. Just place in the quarter walls going around and you should be absolutely fine. So you're going to do the exact same thing you just did there over here. There we go. So you've got 1 each side now. And don't worry about the gaps. I mean, you can make that perfect if you just use the right quarter walls. But we are going to be putting pillars in to hide the gaps, so do not worry. I'm also thinking that the middle's looking a little bit bare, so we could do something quite fun here. Now, what I'm thinking is, let's delete this middle section going up. Then let's add some quarter walls in at the bottom. Then what we could do is use some quarter ceilings to come out from here by, let's say, 1. And then use the quarter walls either side of this. So in total I've gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to block this top bit off with some quarter walls. Add in quarter ceilings at the top as well. And from here we can start adding in some windows. So again, I'm just going to use the standard door frame, I think. Reverse side. I'm just going to take it all the way up to the top like that. Nice. And then at the very top, I think I want to try and put in a triangle roof. If it will go into the wall, it does. And then on this side, and on this side. That's looking pretty nice. It's starting to come together now. I think the next stage is going to be adding in some pillars. And I think the best way for me to show you this is to just go into a quick super fast build mode. Not too quick, so you can actually see where I'm placing it. So I'm basically just going to place it all along where there's any gaps. Especially around here as well. Yeah, okay, let's get started. And there we go. Look at that beauty. What an interesting facade I've come up with. I'm not entirely sure if I love it, but we're going with it. So, everything that we've just done over this side, we're going to repeat all the way over here on this side. So, you're going to have to look back at what we just did here, and we're just going to do the exact same thing over here. So, I'm going to go and do that now, and I'll be back as soon as it's done. And if you've done everything correctly, you should have 2 completely identical sides. Look at that. So now I'm going to join the house up. So I'm going to connect the roofs either side and the walls either side. So let's go ahead and do this now. And again, if you've done it all correctly, you should have just connected it all up. And now we suddenly have a big old building. Look at this. I've just realised I forgot to put the pillars in on the corners here, so quickly just put them in now. There we go, that's much better. Okay, so the windows. I, again, don't know what to do. I'm thinking maybe a heart in the middle here, and something in the centre again up there. I'm thinking maybe 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. So let's try and work this out. I think if we get rid of the middle section, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of those. Get rid of these. And get rid of these. And now we're going to put in some quarter walls again, going across. And going up as well. And then we're going to add in our sloped walls. I've just realised that these are the wrong way round, so I'll just quickly flip them around like so. Okay, I realised there's an issue here. I've been trying to snap this, but I can't get it to snap where I want it to snap. So we're going to have to delete these walls as well. And we're going to have to place in some more quarter walls across. And now this should snap exactly where I want it to, and it does. Look at that. Perfect. Then we just need to add in the quarter walls either side. And we've got a heart again. Look at that. Perfect. Now on the left side here, I'm thinking just being quite simple. Maybe a nice long window. In fact, let's get rid of the bottom layer as well. Bottom bit gone. And we're going to add quarter walls again here. And then let's add in our door frames. Going up. And then our quarter walls at the top. And we could always, if you can clip, you can always do what we did with the other windows, which is make a little triangle point going into it at the top. And possibly even at the bottom if you wanted. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of unusual. You could either have it like this or just leave it plain. It's up to you. Okay, now we also need some windows above. And I'm thinking of having a little stick out section again, like we've done over here. So maybe we could have all 3 windows sticking out. So let's get rid of some of this. So in the middle here, let's get rid of that. And let's put in some quarter walls either side. And now let's get our quarter ceilings and make the little stick out point. Here and here. And then let's get our door frame and put this in here. Followed by quarter walls above and to the side. Not too bad. And then let's see if a roof looks okay here. Put a little roof in. Going around like so. Again, I can't remember if this is possible again in official. I'm hoping it is. If it's not, just keep it either plain with no roof above. It will still look quite nice, I think. I don't know if there's a workaround there. And then I'm thinking I want another one here and here. So we're going to get rid of these 2 walls above the middle section here. And we're going to do literally the same thing we just did here on this side and that side. Perfect. Then you should have something that looks like this. This is the most bizarre building I've ever made. You know, this base would be amazing as just a normal base as well. If you didn't want the love hearts, you don't have to have the love hearts. Kind of cool base, actually. It's given me more ideas for future builds, actually, just doing this project. So now let's add in some pillars going all the way around the edges and, you know, hiding the gaps, etc. Okay, all the pillars are now in on this side, and it kind of looks like this is a mouth and these are two eyes at the moment, and it's just smiling at us. That's a little bit odd. I can't unsee that now that I've seen it. Oh no. So everything you've just done on this side, guys, you're going to do on this side. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so this side is all in as well. The only thing I've done differently here is on these nubs that come out from the build, I did the inverse wall rather than the outside wall, just to be a little bit different, see what it looks like. I think I prefer it this way rather than that way, but we'll keep both for now. I can always swap them around later, it's no big deal. Also, really quickly to apologise if this section here didn't make too much sense. I hope it did, because I completely just made that up on the spot. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't plan that bit. So everything from here on out, I haven't planned. So, oh my god, so loud. What is this? Ankylosaurus? You saw nothing. Okay, so let's start off here with some triangle ceiling tiles. I think that's the best port of call here. So I'm going to start putting these all in across the front of the base right here. There we go. So you should have a little decking now you can play with if you've done it all correctly. So there's about 3 ceiling tiles going out that way and 3 ceiling tiles going out that way. And the triangles are 1, 2, 3 this way as well. So 3, 3, 3, 3 all the way around. But I'm actually thinking we might as well go out a little bit further at the front here. I've just left this little too wide gap here so that we can fit in some stairs, I'm thinking, going up, which would be quite nice right here. So just to make it look a bit nicer, I'm also going to put some pillars on each corner here. And get rid of this one. And this one. Lovely. This is kind of starting to look like a doll's house. It's looking a bit like a doll's house, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I don't know what's happening, but we're doing it. Right, so next, we're going to work on the inside, guys. This is it. We're going to the inside, and it's quite pretty in here. Got our lovely little love hearts all on display. Oh, I love it. Now, with the love hearts, there is something I want to try here. So there's 2 things you could do to cover up, because I don't want just a big open space where you can just jump out if you wanted. So there's 2 things you can try. You can try either railings. If it allows you to clip into the walls like this, you can just do railings going on the inside like this. So it will look like that from the outside. Alternatively, if this doesn't work, there is another way we can do this. Now, if I get a quarter wall here, and from the pillar, I'm going to go out by 1 here, and 1 here. And then I'm going to place my pillar onto that quarter wall. And then from the pillar, we're going to go across, like so. And then from this quarter wall, we're going to start adding in some railings here, going all the way up. Like so. And then we're going to add in some more quarter walls going all the way up. And just like that, if we go outside, now we've got this slightly indented window, which actually looks quite cool. I really like that design. I think that works quite well. But honestly, you can do either. If you want to go for the easy route, you can just do that way. If it lets you put the railings into the walls, which I'm sure it does. But if it doesn't, you can also do this. So if you prefer this, you could do that. So I think on this side, I'm going to do that design. And then everywhere else, I'm just going to do this because that's a lot easier. So I'll quickly go away and do that now. Okay, as you can see, they are all in. So we've got railings going across the hearts on this side, and over here we have them indented in like that, which is kind of cool. I like that. I'm thinking of adding railings up here as well. Whoops, didn't mean to get the gun out. Like so. Just for safety, because we don't want people falling out of these. There we go, those are all in and looking fabulous. I think that looks really good. But now we need to work out what we're doing with the inside in terms of sections and upper floor. I definitely want a second floor, so let's do that now, I think. So starting off with our big ceiling tile here, I'm actually going to aim for the quarter wall. There's a quarter wall here, if you remember we put them in earlier. So I want to go as high as that, so we're going to be level with the window. So if I put one right here, that should be a good starting point for me. And then I can just continue all the way around the base. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I've had to just quickly stop because I realised we need to find a way to get up as well. So I've just stopped at the end of the door here. So let's see if the stairs come down from here nicely. I'm not sure if they will. Let's do double stairs. And again. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking, okay, this is what we're going to do. Get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this block here. All the way around. There we go. So it's actually going to stop right here where this window starts in the middle. And we're going to have stairs coming up from here. Now, do I get to it against the wall? I think I do. Because I'm 1, 2, 3 walls high plus a quarter wall, the stairs are now not making it to the bottom. So what can I do here? It's not going to let me snap the stairs, but the ramp. Will it let me do the ramp? It will let me do the ramp. Okay, so we're going to do the ramp here now. Let's place in a pillar there. And a pillar here. And we should be able to get up quite nicely all the way to the top. There we go. Okay, so now that I know that works, I think I'm going to add in the rest of the ceiling. Actually, let's quickly make sure it looks okay from the outside as well. Because we are blocking that window. That looks fine. That also looks fine. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's add in the rest of the ceilings up here. Okay, there we go. We figured it out. We got our staircase in. So we've got our upstairs area now as well. And now, let's figure out what we're going to do with our dinos when they get in here. So I'm thinking we have little separate spaces for them. So I'm thinking possibly a space right here. I think that's quite a nice space for them to, you know, do their thing right there. And we've got another space here. So will we be able to do the exact same thing on this side? We won't. Okay, we can do one space on this side though. So let's just quickly work out that. Probably from the same line. We'll do it from there. And go up. Then we got 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. 4 space maybe for little creatures down here, and 5 spaces all down here. So I'd say this section's pretty much all done now. We've done like little sections. I've just put a pterodon here to see if I'm going to fit some bigger dinos in. I think I will. I think it'll be fine. They'll squeeze into each section so that they can do their mating rituals. And then up here, I'm thinking it's quite a big space up here. So I think I'm going to divide the room in half. And on this half, we'll have some sort of hatchery. And on this side, probably like a nursery so that we can look after the babies here. And then I might do an upstairs as well with a bedroom for, you know, tri-mates to get it on if they want. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, just to quickly stop here for a second, I'm not entirely sure if these fireplaces work to heat up eggs. I'm pretty sure they do. And you could always add torches around this, but this is where I'm thinking you can heat the egg up. This is where you can cool the egg and some egg storage. A little reception area, because obviously got to talk to the receptionist about storing your eggs in the fridges. Now over here, I'm actually thinking what would be really cool is using some thatch flooring here rather than the wood, and then that will be like the soft play area for the babies. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'd say that the basics of this area is pretty much all done. I've got the nursery down, the padded flooring down for the babies. I did decide to do a separate room going up to some bedrooms, which I'll probably do off camera now. But the rest of it, as you can see, this is the nursery. I think this is a really cool layout. If I do want a bedroom up there, it's a bit dodge having a bedroom come from a nursery to the bedroom. So I'm thinking I might block that off. I might find a way to block that off. If I do block that off, I'll definitely, you know, I'm going to walk you through everything that I do at the very end of the video so that you know. But yeah, guys, I think what's best for me now is to go away, completely furnish this up and make it all look beautiful. And I'll see you after the cinematic shots. Hello all you lovers and welcome to the Love Hotel for dinosaurs and for humans, for everyone. Slash hatchery slash nursery. It's kind of everything. You just stay out here, ma'am. I'm gonna go and give the grand tour. And oh no. Susan, we've been over this. You cannot bring your friends here. This is not a place for you to work. This is not a brothel. This is a classy establishment I'm trying to build here. I need you girls gone by midnight, okay? Yes? Okay, have your cigarettes and finish up. Okay, well, let's start with the outside. I obviously have changed a few things. I've made it pink. I've done a pink door. I've just painted it, basically. I painted the inside of the heart with the railings. And I painted the roof as well. So, railings and roof I've painted. I also added these crop pots outside just to give it a bit of life. A bit of greenery. Added in some much needed water tanks because I needed a way to irrigate the crop pots. Now out here, let me just change the time of day. That is better. By magic, the light is here. So over here we have our lovely romantic restaurant for all our couples. Today we got many dodos here, whining and dining. Oh my god, are you alone? Are you alone on Valentine's Day? I'll be your Valentine. How about that? We've also got our chef here, our head chef. Oh, hang on a minute. Did you order Susan? Is that who Susan's here for? Oh my, well, we're going to have words after work. After you finish your shift, we'll have words. Over here, we have these lovely little beds that I've created. I've kind of just used 2 normal beds plus benches going around, and it's kind of given this... It kind of looks like a really low-down couch or one of those fancy beds you get on holidays that are normally under like a little gazebo. I can sit down on it, which is nice. Yeah, so this is really just the relax section. You've got a little campfire here so that if it gets cold during the night and you want to come out with your partner, you can. And you won't get too cold and look out into the dark ocean over there. Lovely. Now let me take you inside. I'll take you in the other way. Coming on inside the front entrance here. Don't mind the monkeys outside. Pay no attention to them. We have our breeding zone. So this is where you bring your dinosaurs in and they do all their breeding in here. And actually, I'm quite surprised by how many dinosaurs you can actually fit down here. Quite a lot. We got a section for our Gigantopithecus here. I did do some paintings in the back here just to give them some inspiration of what they need to do. Therizinosaurs here. I left a little gap in the middle. I decided to put railings in front of them. I left a little gap so that they can't escape. And that the oviraptors can go in, collect the eggs, and do their thing with them. We've also got our lovebirds over here as well, producing eggs for us, which the oviraptors will pick up. We've got some egg storage down here, just in case we need it. Right, so that's the breeding zone. Lovely little area for the dinosaurs, and you can fit big dinosaurs in here because it is a big area. I mean, we've got Therizinas in here. You can definitely fit a Carno in here. Anything that can fit through a medium gate, basically. Right, so now if we go up the stairs here, past these crop pots that I placed down, we will come to one of my favourite areas, which is the hatchery. Welcome to the hatchery, where you process your eggs. We've got some fridges over here, where we've got some eggs in right now, and you can hatch them on the table here if they need to be cold, or over here if they need to be hot. We've got the receptionist working really hard for us, you know, looking after the eggs, and the daycare, which is next door, which I'll show you in a second. I painted a little egg just to show that this is a hatchery, this is what this section's for. And don't forget, you can place canvas on the floor, because at the moment we don't have rugs in the game, but this is a nice substitute for now. Right, let me turn off these fires, because I'm about to show you the piece de resistance, which is the daycare. Let me show you the daycare. Oh my god, what happened here? The babies! Oh my god, all the babies are dead! You were meant to be looking after them. What were you doing? Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Well, and over here we have our daycare area. also known as the kindergarten area, also known as the nursery. Look at this, what a lovely area. We've got all dogs for some reason now. We had some lovely children here earlier. They're all grown up now and have moved on, you know, to a better life. I put some boxes in the corner, as you saw earlier, but I painted them all different colours to make it look like they're toy boxes. I also painted the flooring here a little sea foam blue in a pattern going around to make it look like, you know, just a fun room for the kids to play in. Over here are some paintings I just put on the wall with the flags, which I think works well for this room. And I've got a little learning area over here so that kids can come and watch the TV and learn what they need to learn. I just put canvas on the wall and painted it black for this section. And of course we have our teacher here, Mrs. Rue, who can go around, pick up the babies when she needs to into her pouch. Like that. Look at him inside. What a lovely little child. Take good care of this direwolf, Mrs. Rue, please. Because I need to give the rest of the tour. Well, I think it's time that I show you the other section of this base. If I close this door, it reveals this secret door here that's adults only. So if you're not an adult, don't come in here, children. You will stay out because you'll get a bit of a shock. So if we go on through this corridor here, and around this corner, we come to a stairway that leads us to our very special, romantic master bedroom. Look at this. I don't know how this got here. Let's just ignore that, please. So yeah, we got this lovely love heart in the background here, which we've done outside, but we have just done it on the inside now, and I painted the railings pink again. It looks more like red on the inside here. We got this lovely couch that all I've done to make this couch is put a bench down and put canvases all the way around it and painted them, and suddenly we've got these lovely pink couches. I have done these in videos in the past, so if you don't know this trick, this is a trick you can do in your own ARK worlds. Yeah, this is an area we can just sit down and reminisce about all our past exes that have left us and moved on. Do you know what I like about a couch? Is that a couch stays put, it doesn't tell you it loves you, and then leave you for the woman next door. It does... Oh god, sorry. Of course I've done that canvas trick on the floor again to make it look like a mat, and I've done it over here by the beds as well. I've actually got 4 beds here that I've just pushed into each other, so it makes it look like a much bigger bed. Over here we got our little bedside cabinets with, oh my goodness me, handcuffs. Oh my god, there's a cage. I don't know what goes on in this bedroom. It's not my bedroom. It's not my bedroom, guys. So yeah. I also painted a heart up there on a flag. I think this area would have really benefited if I put in some greenhouse glass above so that we could have some more light in here, because it is a bit dark, but it just adds to the romantic vibe, am I right? What a lovely area. And well guys, that is really it. Oh no. Oh Mrs. Rue, I told you to look after the kids. Oh, think about the kids. Oh dear. Oh, this is a PR disaster. Mrs. Rue, I'll be having words. Oh no. I mean, it's... I mean, having an adults only area within a nursery is a PR disaster in itself, let's be honest. So yeah, that's it guys. It's quite a small build, but it's also a big build. It's a big, small build because there's so much going on in here. You got a breeding zone, a hatchery, a nursery, and a bedroom upstairs. I mean, it's also, this would also make just a fantastic base in general. So if you wanted to utilize this as your own main base, you absolutely could. So yeah guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please do remember to smash the like button, hit subscribe, it's completely free and you'll be helping me out a ton, and comment down below what you thought of this video and what you want me to build next, because that also helps me out massively. If you want to support me, do comment below. And yeah, well guys, I'll see you in the next video.